Hey, it's Jeff Sauer here, offering you another behind-the-scenes look at our production here at Jeffalytics and the 90-Day Challenge. Now, one of the questions that we get from a lot of people is, how the heck do you come up with 90 topics to write about, to create videos about over the course of 90 days? The reality is that that's not really that hard for us because we have tons of topics that we want to talk about. Basically, we get 5 to 10 forum questions every single week from our course members on PPC course and analytics course, and they're giving us so many items that we can sort through that we have no trouble coming up with ideas. And so the hardest part is actually prioritizing and deciding what are we going to put where, when are we going to do it, and whether or not all of our ambition is going to fit into just 90 videos. So let's get into our content selection process, and I'm going to show you exactly how all this works here at Jeffalytics and how we're fueling the next 90 days of our 90-day challenge. So let's take a behind-the-scenes look at how we choose our video topics. Now, you might be asking yourself, how do you generate ideas and prioritize topics for a 90-day challenge? You probably think one of two things is, how do you take your hundreds of ideas and turn it into just 90 videos? That might be the optimist in you. And then the ones who are maybe a little bit not as optimistic, they say, how the heck do you generate 90 ideas? How do you have 90 things to talk about? And both of those are really valid questions because we're somewhere in between. Actually, we could probably talk about hundreds of things. I think even as we map out every single one of the 90 videos, we had to leave things out. That's really what ended up happening. But at the same time, sometimes I think, well, how the heck are we even going to get 90 videos? And so we were able to get at least 90 topics, and we had to, like I said, leave some things out. And I want to show you our process for how we did that, for how we decided what we were going to do for our videos. Okay, so here we are within Google Docs, and this is a sheet that keeps track of all the different items that we thought we would want to write about as part of this 90-day challenge, things we want to write about and record videos on. Now, this is our content plan. This is pulling mostly questions that come in through the forums of our two courses, Analytics course and PPC course, but then some other topics that are data-driven as well. We have 55 topics that are in here, and as you can see, it's a link to our forum when it's on one of our course forums, which one of our products is related to it, and where we're going to publish it, and then when we want to have these things go live. So you can see here when we want to have these things go live. And within each thing, it's basically a question. So does it benefit your company to have your name as a keyword? So this is about branded keywords. And so here's a question about hit activity for Google Analytics sessions. So if I click through onto the Google Analytics sessions, we can see here that we chose the keyword Google Analytics sessions because it has a decent amount of search volume and very little competition or difficulty from an SEO perspective. So the thing is that people are looking for this, our customers are looking for this, and not only that, but it's not as difficult to rank for it. So we're taking a data-driven approach to what we're going to talk about whenever possible, whenever we have the opportunity to do that. And so you can see this is a very comprehensive content plan and schedule. And then what we did here was we decided to create basically a map for when these things are going to go live by day. You can see here we start with Monday, even though our videos actually started on Sunday. Monday is going to be talking about PPC. Tuesday is a Jeffalytics deep dive. Wednesday is the podcast preview. Thursday, an analytics course question. Friday, agency corner. Saturday, doing tool reviews. Sunday, behind the scenes. Now, this has actually changed a little bit. This hasn't even been updated. It's been updated in Asana, but it hasn't been updated yet here. And that is that we were going to be doing the periodic table of Google Analytics, and we've decided not to do that. We've shifted over to giving you, one, the behind the scenes, and two, the tool reviews. We just thought that it was a better use of our time and something that might be more interesting to you to do that. Now, periodic table of Google AdWords, that's going to be coming at you in Q2, most likely. We're really hoping to get it released then. And so that's how we make our decision process, is basically it's data-driven, it's user-driven, and it's based on what we are passionate about. So to summarize our process for choosing video topics, we are data-driven, we are user-driven, and we are passion-driven. Data-driven means that we are looking at what people are searching for and making sure that there's some kind of volume that's out there so that if search engines were to find us, then we would be treated well for our work there. User-driven, these are questions asked by real people just like you, people who take our courses, people who comment on our blog posts, people who just have genuine questions that they want to have the answers to. And finally, it's passion-driven. Not every one of these things is all about traffic. A lot of these things that we're doing, a lot of these videos we're putting out there are really about relationships with you. Basically showcasing the passion that we have on our team, the areas that we find interesting, the things that we think are really cool. We're sharing it with you, and we're hoping that it makes for a compelling subscription to this channel, something that you want to listen to for the next 90 videos. And speaking of the next set of videos, we have about 75 left in our challenge. And remember, it's not too late to subscribe to our YouTube channel for updates. You can get updates whenever videos come out, and you can stick around for the ride, watch these videos. 5 to 10 minutes a day is all you need, and you can learn what's going on and learn something new all across the board. Everything from how do you do tactical analytics in PPC all the way to how do you consider and plan your strategy for your entire business, and what is the impact that's going to have on your business. So thanks for listening, and stay tuned for our next video. Next Sunday, we're going to go back behind the scenes, and tomorrow you're going to get a great PPC tip right in your inbox.